Welcome back to this week's episode of Rambler Sports Locker. I'm Chloe Morrisey.
And I'm Kihmm. We've got a lot of exciting news in the sports world, so let's get straight into it.
The Loyola men's volleyball season has come to an end after hosting the semifinal match against Purdue-Fort Wayne. Here with the recap of the match and the team season is Gabbi Lumma.
The Loyola men's volleyball team lost in the MVB semifinal match on Wednesday, April 20th against Purdue-Fort Wayne. The three-set match was a thriller as both teams were neck and neck, but ultimately Purdue-Fort Wayne took the win and advanced to the final on Saturday against Ball State University. The Ramblers finished their season at 18-8 overall and 11-3 in conference. In one of its most successful seasons in recent years, the team beat almost every team in its conference throughout the regular season, other than McKendree University. The team also finished at number 11 in the AVCA poll, where it was ranked for 9 straight weeks. Along with the team's success, individual players held their own as well. Redshirt freshman opposite hitter Parker Van Buren had the best breakout year in recent program history. Ending with 4 MVB accolades and 3 from off the block, Van Buren made quite an impact on the team and in the conference. Redshirt senior setter Garrett Zolg ended his 5th and last season with Loyola with some of his career's best numbers. Zolg led the team with 889 assists, 35 service aces, and 188 digs. Though the team's success didn't last throughout the playoffs, it was one for the books. For Rambler Sports Locker, I'm Gabbi Lumma.
Thanks, Gabbi.
The Cubs started their season off pretty well so far, making a name for themselves in the MLB with standout outfielder Seiya Suzuki, who was recently named the National League Player of the Week. The Cubs currently rank 3rd in the NL Central Division. To give us an update on the team is Amelia Villhauer.
Even after a delay for the baseball season, it seems that the Cubs still stay knocking the game out of the park. They remained at an average of 4.82 runs per game, making them the 9th best team out of 30 in the MLB this season so far. The Cubs also hold a .266 batting average, the 3rd best in the MLB. Their on-base percentage is even higher with an impressive .349, 2nd in the MLB. The Cubs have managed to show off as one of the top 10 offenses in the league this season. All of these successes could be in thanks of the team spending hundreds of millions of dollars in the offseason on contract values. They were able to recruit big names like Seiya Suzuki, Wade Miley, Marcus Stroman, and Yan Gomes. Suzuki has been a thrilling addition to the offense with his leading 4 home runs, ultimately helping the team win 6 of their 12 games so far. The Cubs are proving to be a team for sports fans to keep their eye on for this season. For Rambler Sports Locker, I'm Amelia Villhauer.
Thanks, Amelia. In basketball news, the Chicago Bulls evened up the series with the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 2 of the NBA playoffs. The team bounced back from their loss in the first game and won Game 2, 114-110. DeMar DeRozan was the star of the game and dropped 41 points on the Bucks to lead his team to victory. The Bulls may gain momentum now after the Bucks lost 2 of their key players during the game. Small forward Chris Middleton suffered an MCL sprain in the 4th quarter, while power forward Bobby Portis suffered an eye injury. The series will move to the United Center in the Windy City this weekend for another 2 games of NBA playoff action.
The Chicago Bears are gearing up for the 2022 NFL Draft, which is less than a week away. Their top priorities during the draft are securing offensive linemen and defensive positions. The Bears don't have a first-round pick this year, but have 2 picks in the 2nd and 1 in the 3rd. Lately, the Bears have been linked to offensive tackles Kenyon Green, Tyler Smith, and Abraham Lucas. At wide receiver, the Bears have been linked to George Pickens, Alex Pierce, and Sky Moore. Some recent mocks have shown talents like Treylon Burks and Christian Watson in the Bears' sight. Chicago fans are hopeful they can get Chris Olave from Ohio State to reunite with Justin Fields, but the Bears may not have enough capital to trade for him without trading away future first-round picks. To stay up to date on all things Rambler Sports, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Loyola RSL. From all of us here at Rambler Sports Locker, I'm Chloe Morrisey.
And I'm Kihmm, and don't forget to turn off the lights.